What do you want to do for the
Well, here's the blooper, guys. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Thank you for watching our video. We love you guys. We wouldn't do this without you guys.
We wouldn't do it. We wouldn't be up this late if we didn't care.
But we really want you guys to watch our videos. Thank you for all the support. Alright guys, so this is going to be the spoiler review. So just a heads up, this will be the spoiler one. If you want to watch the non-spoiler, go ahead and click the link above, and that's going to go ahead and take you to our non-spoiler review to kind of go over what we thought about the movie. So you know what, guys? Let's get into it. This movie was great. I loved every second of... Well, I'm not going to lie.
Not every second.
Not every second. Probably the second half of the movies where it starts, when, you see Diego Luna, Cassie, and Jen in the... I forgot what planet it was. That's the one thing I gotta say.
Oh,
there was a lot of
Scarab?
planets. Yeah, Scarab. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of planets, and there was a lot of jumping.
That's the beginning that I didn't like, that you're like, 30 seconds here, boom, now we're in this planet. 30 seconds here, boom, and I'm like, wait, I'm like trying to take notes, like what's going on?
And that's the thing, like those minute details are big scenes on these, because these planets, they get destroyed, or they're getting attacked, or someone's here and someone's there, and because there was so much jumping around, I sometimes lost it, Yeah. And it was late, so we watched this movie almost close to midnight. Like we came out of the movie theater like at 1, so it's a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
But I think that's where it starts off, the second half, when they meet Donnie Yen, which is Chiryut Imwe, I believe. Sorry for saying that. A little bit different, but they meet him when they're going to Scarab, because they're going to go see.
Is he like a monk? I know that he chants a lot throughout the film, and he believes in the Force.
I think that's another thing. One thing that I do feel like these characters were disposable. Like they were just kind of characters that were here. They didn't really want to go into the backstory besides, Diego Luna, which is Cassian, and Jin, Felicity Jones again. Mm-hmm. I feel like they wanted you to focus on them the most.
Right.
And because of that, these other characters that were great in the film, you kind of lost. Forrest Whitaker played Saw Gerrera. Mm-hmm. He was great. I think he was good. One thing I told you during the movie is the way he kind of talks in some of the scenes sounds like if he he was sober at one point and then got drunk and just started smothering. But his costume was amazing.
Yeah, his design was from the moment you see him, and also at the end when you see him, because it jumps 15 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're like, oh wait, what happened in those 15 years? But anyway, that'll probably be another movie in 5 years, which is not bad. But yeah, Saw Gerrera was really good. But did we need him? Did we need?
Well, the only reason we needed him was because we needed to tell you the backstory for Jen, because she raised him. Right, because the dad was...
He raised her.
Yeah, exactly. He raised her because, the dad, which is paid by Mads Mikkelsen, we just saw in the...
Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange, which is crazy to me.
If we're a little slow, guys, it's because it's 2 a.m, so please bear with us.
Sorry about that, but that's the crazy thing. He's in 2 movies pretty close to each other, and he did a great job. For those minor scenes that he was in, he did a really good job.
I believe he was also a James Bond villain in one of the films.
Yeah. So, that... He was an engineer for the Death Star. He made the Death Star, but he was the one that put that stupid little thing that Luke Skywalker is going to hit, because, but it makes sense now. When you watch the New Hope, you're like, why is it so small?
Yeah.
What's the point of this? And it's because he didn't want to make it obvious. If he would have made it bigger, then they would have found it and hey, there goes your Death Star. No, we're not going to destroy it. Mm-hmm. So now it makes sense to me. This is why I love this film. It brought me details that I wanted for the New Hope, and that's the thing. That was the one thing that I don't like about the series, is that there's a lot of little stories that are not told.
Right. One of the things that I really enjoyed about this film is the Easter eggs. There are tons of Easter eggs from Star Wars and Empire, and even designs. If you're a big nerd, you will notice a robot that Lucas designed as your first C-3PO, and he I don't like it.
A Power Ranger.
Yeah, and now he comes back in this film, and you see him walking around, and when they go to Jeddah, which is similar to Tatooine, there's a lot of it was kind of like Morocco in a way. It was this desert town, and there was all these different cultures, and I really enjoyed that. I like to see the costume design. I'm big on costume design and set design, and this movie delivers in that aspect.
Yeah, and the one thing that I think it also delivers was the fight scenes. The fight scenes were amazing. There's a scene with Darth Vader towards the end where he comes out in the dark with the lightsaber.
I was gonna say, let's start talking spoilers.
Like, yeah,
you see Princess Leia, you see Darth Vader like immersed in water, like he's being healed. You get to see a great CGI of Grand Moff Tarkin.
The original voice, the original voice,
really cool.
Stuff like that was amazing, and it gave me chills. That scene itself is worth you paying all that money to go watch it. Darth Vader's choking.
You can get some popcorn and hot dogs in the beginning, but don't stick for the ending. The last half hour is amazing.
Yeah, and the fight scenes, the way they kind of crash one of the ships.
Yeah.
So they use
I think it was a Star Destroyer or something, or what?
Cheesiest name for a spaceship, but they called it a convertible Hammerhead.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did you guys just run out of names and just put this together? But
that's in. We all laughed at that, right?
Yeah, like that ship, runs into another ship to take out a shield because they're trying to get that code up into the sky, which is me that was still a great scene.
And did you notice that no one in the future is afraid of heights because everything is outside and it's really hot, and I'm like, why?
But then that's where that copy and paste comes in hand.
There's a little Empire Strikes Back.
Exactly, when she's hanging and she's trying to go up. That reminded me a lot of that.
And if you haven't seen our non-spoiler review, Diego Luna for me sucks in this film. I think they could have gone with a stronger thing.
It's because of his accent.
He gets you kind of half the dialogue is lost. But he gets the kill shot at the end, which was pretty cool. I was like, all right. I would have liked to have seen Jin do it, but...
Yeah, and the one thing I really liked about this movie, speaking about towards the ending, was that this had an ending to the story. Sadly, again, spoiler alert, here it is. Everybody dies.
They all die.
Everybody dies, but they die in a heroic way.
Yeah.
They die because... without this message, you would have never gotten New Hope. You would have never gotten, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, giving that to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Mm-hmm. Like, you wouldn't get these scenes, but it was a beautiful way to die.
Yeah.
I think everybody did,
died like that, right?
Donnie Yen, when he was saying, like, the force is with me, turns on the thing, he dies.
Yeah.
His friend, which I forget I don't even know his name because I'm telling you, there's so many different characters.
There is.
He kills all of these other ones that kind of like as a revenge thing, but at the same time, like he's saying the force is with me, the force is with me. Yeah,
I'm with the force is with me, something like that. And he turns to him, and that's like his last image is his friend.
His friend dead, and he's like, hey, I did this for you kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And everybody's dying like that, Jin and Cassian, they're together at the end, and you feel
that was actually a cool scene.
Yeah, right. Like you really feel like,
hey,
we're gonna die, but we did this. Yeah. We did this for the rebels, and it was amazing. It was great. And then they had like all of these like you said, the Easter egg kind of like. You see C-3PO and R2-D2.
Oh, yeah.
You hear him say like, I trust her, trust this Jedi, and we know they're talking about Princess Leia.
Right.
You see Princess Leia at the end, the CGI. I personally didn't like it, the CGI for Princess Leia. Mm-hmm. It looked a little too fake. I think if they would have just left it as, hey, she says,
a hidden or side profile.
Yeah, just something where you don't really need to show her because let's be honest, we all knew it was her once you saw the gown.
The gown. Yeah.
But that was pretty cool. Like it's a great way to end it because you're ending it in the sense of, hey, remember this movie? This is how it started.
Yeah, and let's be honest, I chills, and I immediately wanted to go home and watch A New Hope.
Yeah, so like we said again, we both gave it an 8 in the scores. Like we said in this non-spoiler, we do recommend it. Go watch this film. Star Wars fan, non-Star Wars fan, you're gonna love it because. To me, this movie is the epitome of what Lucasfilms are. They give you a great story. They give you good sceneries. They give you great
actors,
good music, great actors. And regardless if you like the Star Wars universe or not, you're gonna enjoy everything about it. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Benji and Anthony here again at the bar, and thank you for joining us for the review of Rogue One.
Rogue One. We're so sleepy. Join us on Monday. We're going to see a Christmas classic, Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, he'll be back. So hopefully you guys can join us on that. On the comments down below, let us know if you watched Rogue One already, which is a little soon, but if you have watched it, let us know what you guys thought about the movie.
Big nerds like us.
Also, let us know of your favorite Star Wars film from all of the ones that we've seen so far.
Which one's yours?
Mine has to be Empire Strikes Back, yeah.
Mine, like I said previously, is The Empire Strikes Back. Still a classic. Don't forget to share this video on all platforms that you like to share videos on. We're on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we're on Tumblr, and we sometimes tweet.
Yeah, so there's links down below. Go ahead and click those if you guys want to join us there. Also, guys, don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video if you guys liked it. And guys, don't forget to let us know of other movies you guys want us to review. Maybe some other Christmas ones, or for the new year coming up, we can review those. All right, guys. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and have a good one.